Welcome back to my channel Rare Coins Shop. If you love discovering hidden treasures, you're in the right place. First, we're revealing some coins that could be worth way more than you think. Stick around to find out. New here? Like, subscribe, and let's dive in. We have something truly special to discuss, the 1776 to 1976 US half dollar, minted to celebrate America's bicentennial. This coin may look like a simple piece of currency, but there's a lot more to it than meets the eye, and it might just be worth a small fortune. Stick with me as we dive into its history, design, and why this half dollar could be worth an astounding amount of money today. Let's start by understanding the context behind this unique coin. The 1776 to 1976 half dollar was created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the United States independence, marking a significant moment in American history. This was a year when the country celebrated not only its birth but also the progress it had made in the past 2 centuries. To honor this milestone, the U.S. Mint produced a special coin with a design that reflected both the nation's history and its bright future. The coin features an impressive design that you can't miss. On the obverse side, we see the profile of the Liberty Bell, which has long been a symbol of American freedom, independence, and democracy. The Liberty Bell is one of the most iconic symbols in the United States, and seeing it so prominently displayed on a coin is a tribute to the country's enduring ideals. Surrounding the bell is the year 1776, which marks the beginning of the United States independence, and the year 1976, which marks the bicentennial celebration. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find a powerful depiction of a drummer boy, representing the youthful spirit and patriotic fervor of the American Revolution. The drummer boy design is a nod to the energy and determination of those who fought for the country's freedom and independence. This dual design, combining both the Liberty Bell and the drummer boy, makes the 1776 to 1976 half dollar not just a coin but a symbol of the United States' journey over 2 centuries. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1776 to 1976 half dollar so valuable? Well, although this coin was produced in relatively high numbers to mark the bicentennial, there are some important factors that can dramatically increase its value over time. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its worth. Coins that were kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are far rarer than those that were circulated, and they can fetch much higher prices among collectors. Many of the 1776 to 1976 half dollars that were released into circulation saw significant wear and tear, which diminished their value over time. However, if you happen to have one that has been carefully preserved in mint state, without scratches, tarnish, or signs of wear, then you might be holding on to a real treasure. The higher the quality of the coin, the higher its value. And when it comes to rare coins, quality is everything, but what really sets certain 1776 to 1976 half dollars apart is the potential for unique characteristics or minting errors. Minting errors can occur during the production process, resulting in coins that are slightly off-center, double-struck, or even have unusual die cracks. These mistakes are incredibly rare, and when they're found, collectors jump at the chance to add them to their collections. If your 1776 to 1976 half dollar has one of these unique features, it could be worth much more than a standard, well-preserved coin. So, how much can you expect a 1776 to 1976 half dollar to be worth today? In general, a typical circulated version of the coin isn't worth much more than a few dollars above face value, especially if it's been through the hands of many people. However, the value increases dramatically for coins in excellent, uncirculated condition, and especially for those with rare minting errors. But here's the kicker: if you have one of these coins in perfect, uncirculated condition, or if it has a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a coin worth an unbelievable $188,000. Yes, you heard that right. $188,000 for a single 1776 to 1976 half dollar. It's hard to believe that a coin created to celebrate the country's bicentennial could hold such value, but that's the power of rare coins in excellent condition or with unique characteristics. This is exactly why coin collectors are constantly on the lookout for these special coins, and why it's so important to check your collections carefully. Even if you've got just one 1776 to 1976 half dollar lying around, it's worth taking a second look to make sure it's in top condition, or to see if there's a hidden minting error that could set it apart from the rest. You never know, what seems like a simple piece of US history could be your ticket to a small fortune. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 US half dollar is more than just a coin celebrating America's 200th birthday. It's a piece of American history that, when found in the right condition or with a rare minting error, can be worth a staggering amount of money. So, the next time you stumble upon one of these coins, take a moment to check its condition and inspect it for any unique features. You could be holding onto a rare treasure worth $188,000, and that's a discovery that could truly change your life. Second rare coin, we're diving into a coin that might just make you rethink everything you know about money, the US half-dollar coin from 1918. This coin may seem like an ordinary piece of currency, but it's anything but ordinary, especially if you know its history and rarity. So, buckle up and let's explore the fascinating world of this coin, its value, and what makes it so desirable to collectors. The US half-dollar coin from 1918 is a piece of American history, and like many coins from this era, it carries with it a story of its time. 1918 was a monumental year in the US. It was the final year of World War I, and the country was navigating through a period of economic challenges and change. The US half-dollar coin from 1918 was part of the nation's ongoing efforts to modernize its currency and represent the ideals of the American people. The coin features an image of Lady Liberty on the obverse side, and on the reverse, you'll find the iconic eagle, both symbols of freedom, strength, and independence. But what makes this coin stand out among other coins from the same period? For starters, the 1918 half-dollar is a part of the Walking Liberty series, which was designed by renowned artist Adolph A. Weinman. The Walking Liberty series is one of the most beloved and highly sought-after designs in the history of American coinage. Lady Liberty is shown walking confidently across the landscape, holding a flag in one hand and a branch of olive in the other, symbolizing peace and hope for the future. This powerful depiction of liberty has made the coin a true icon, cherished by collectors for generations. On the reverse, the majestic eagle stands proudly with its wings spread wide, signifying strength and resilience. The eagle is clutching an olive branch, a symbol of peace, and arrows, representing the nation's readiness to defend its ideals if necessary. The beauty and symbolism of this coin's design are just a few reasons why it's so highly regarded in the numismatic world, but, of course, there's more to the 1918 half-dollar than just its stunning design. The real story behind its value lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were originally minted, most of them were circulated and experienced significant wear and tear. As time passed, many of these coins were either lost or melted down, further reducing their availability. Today, a 1918 half-dollar in excellent condition is a rare find, especially when compared to the number of coins that were produced. The value of the coin is heavily influenced by its grade. Coins that have been well preserved, with little to no wear, can command much higher prices in the market. A coin that has been kept in pristine condition, uncirculated, with sharp details, and without blemishes, is far more valuable than one that has been passed through the hands of many people over the years. This is why collectors pay close attention to the condition of a coin when determining its worth. Additionally, there are certain variations and minting errors that can make a 1918 half-dollar even more valuable. For example, if your coin was struck with a misalignment or has unusual features due to an error in the minting process, it could be worth far more than a standard, well-preserved coin. These mistakes, though rare, can make a coin a true one-of-a-kind treasure, but the million-dollar question is, how much could a US half-dollar coin from 1918 be worth today? If you have a well-preserved, high-grade 1918 half-dollar, you could be sitting on something truly special. While many of these coins are valued at a few $100s, there are certain coins that stand out due to their impeccable condition, rarity, or unique characteristics. And for those lucky enough to have one of these extraordinary coins in their collection, the value can soar. So, how much is a 1918 half-dollar worth? If you have an uncirculated, near-mint example of this coin, or if it has an error that makes it stand out, you could be looking at a price tag of $208,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $208,000 for a single 1918 half-dollar coin. It's incredible to think that a coin made more than a century ago can fetch such a remarkable price today. But that's the power of rarity, condition, and the fascinating world of numismatics. In conclusion, the US half-dollar coin from 1918 is more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of America's history, its ideals, and its enduring legacy. With its stunning design, rich symbolism, and historical significance, this coin continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in excellent condition or with a unique minting error, you might just be holding onto a treasure worth an astonishing $208,000. Third expensive coin, we're about to explore the US half-dollar coin from 1973, a coin that's more than just a piece of currency. It's a collector's dream and could be hiding a surprise that's worth much more than you might expect. The 1973 half-dollar coin is a part of the Kennedy half-dollar series, which was first introduced in 1964 following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The Kennedy half-dollar quickly became an iconic piece of American numismatic history, and by 1973, it had already garnered the attention of collectors across the country. The design on this coin is what makes it so special. The obverse side features the profile of President Kennedy, facing left, with the inscription, Liberty, and the year of mintage, 1973. Above his head, you'll see, In God We Trust, while the reverse side showcases the traditional eagle with its wings spread wide, clutching both an olive branch and arrows in its talons, symbolizing peace and strength. The Kennedy half-dollar's design is truly emblematic of American ideals, but the 1973 version stands out for several reasons. First, it was produced during a time of transition for the U.S. economy. The early 1970s marked a period of inflation, with the country facing economic challenges. The mintage numbers for this year were also fairly high, meaning that most of these coins were used in everyday transactions. However, much of this coinage has been lost to time, or melted down, as new currency took its place. That's where things get interesting for collectors today. Although millions of these coins were produced, the 1973 half-dollar is still a rarity, especially in high-grade, uncirculated condition. As time passed, these coins saw heavy circulation, and many were worn down or damaged. This is what makes finding one in pristine, untouched condition so rare. Most of the coins from 1973 are not in the best shape, so the ones that have been well preserved are highly sought after in the numismatic world. What really sets the 1973 half-dollar apart, though, is the incredible demand for these coins among collectors. The Kennedy half-dollar is beloved by many, and the 1973 coin is no exception. Its high level of collectability has contributed to its increasing value over the years. But there's more. Certain minting errors or variations in design can make a coin even more valuable. For example, some of these coins might have small, unique defects caused during the minting process, such as misalignments, double strikes, or die cracks. These minting errors can turn an otherwise standard coin into a rare and desirable collector's item, driving its price up significantly. But here's the part you've been waiting for: how much is a US half-dollar coin from 1973 worth today? Well, it all depends on the coin's condition and any unique features it may have. If you happen to find one of these coins in exceptional, near-mint condition, or even one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a pretty hefty sum. Now, for the grand reveal, if you have a well-preserved 1973 half-dollar in your collection, or perhaps one that has an unusual minting error, it could be worth a staggering $118,000. Yes, you heard that right, $118,000. It's amazing to think that a coin that's over 4 decades old could command such an incredible value. That's the power of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand all coming together. If you find one of these coins in the right condition, you might be holding on to a rare treasure that could change your life. The 1973 half-dollar coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of a particular time in American history. It represents the legacy of President Kennedy, the political and economic climate of the early 1970s, and the enduring appeal of coin collecting. If you're lucky enough to come across one in great condition, or better yet, with an error that makes it truly unique, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, we're uncovering something truly exciting in the world of numismatics. We're talking about the US half-dollar coin from 1998, a coin that might just be sitting in your collection or even in your spare change jar, and it could be worth far more than you might think. So, stick with us as we dive deep into the details of this rare find and explore how much it could be worth today. The 1998 half-dollar coin, part of the Kennedy half-dollar series, has become one of the most talked-about coins for collectors. Produced by the U.S. Mint, this coin was minted during a time when the Kennedy half-dollar wasn't being used much in circulation anymore, but it still carries a great deal of historical value. If you've ever held one of these coins in your hands, you know how it feels to hold a piece of American history. The coin features a stunning design with President John F. Kennedy's profile on the obverse side, facing left. Above his head, you'll see the words Liberty and the year 1998. Below his portrait, there's the inscription, In God We Trust. On the reverse, you'll notice the familiar eagle, clutching an olive branch and arrows, standing as a symbol of strength and peace. But here's the thing that sets the 1998 half-dollar apart from many others: while millions of these coins were minted, their availability doesn't necessarily mean they're easy to come by in excellent condition. Over the years, many of these coins circulated extensively, which means most of them are found in less than perfect states. As a result, finding a 1998 half-dollar in uncirculated or gem-quality condition is becoming more and more of a rarity. If you happen to stumble upon one in pristine condition, you may have just found yourself a hidden gem. What really makes the 1998 half-dollar coin stand out is the combination of rarity, condition, and demand. As with any collectible coin, collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality examples. Coins that have been well preserved over the years are much more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear. Because of the sheer volume of these coins that were produced, many have unfortunately been damaged by years of use, so finding one in mint condition can be quite a thrill for collectors. But that's not all, there's a catch. Some 1998 half-dollar coins also feature unique characteristics that make them even more valuable. Some coins were produced with subtle errors or variations in the minting process, which can increase their worth significantly. For example, certain coins might have die cracks, double strikes, or other minor but noticeable imperfections that make them stand out as rare specimens. These types of minting errors are highly sought after in the collecting world, and they can dramatically increase the value of a coin. So, what's the value of a 1998 half-dollar today? Well, it depends on a few key factors like the coin's condition, whether it has any rare minting errors, and how much collectors are willing to pay for it. However, if you're fortunate enough to possess a 1998 half-dollar in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of $34,000. Yes, you heard that right, $34,000. It's incredible to think that a coin that's just over 2 decades old could hold such significant value. But as we've seen time and time again, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. The combination of historical significance, collector demand, and rarity makes the 1998 half-dollar a coin that could change your life if you find one in the right condition. As always, remember to carefully check the coins in your collection or your change jar. You never know when you might come across a coin that could be worth a small fortune. So, if you're holding onto a 1998 half-dollar, take a close look at its condition, and keep an eye out for any unique errors or features. It could be worth much more than you think. Last unique coin, we're going to take a deep dive into a coin that you might just have in your collection or even in your pocket right now, the 1972 US half-dollar. This coin has captured the attention of many collectors and investors, and its value might surprise you. So, stick around as we uncover the hidden worth of this classic piece of American currency. The 1972 half-dollar is part of the iconic Kennedy half-dollar series, which was introduced in 1964 following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This coin features a beautiful portrait of Kennedy on the obverse, created by artist Gilroy Roberts. The reverse side of the coin, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcases the eagle holding an olive branch in one claw and a bundle of arrows in the other, symbolizing the United States' strength and desire for peace. On this coin, you'll find the inscription, United States of America, and the phrase, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one. The year 1972 appears at the bottom of the coin, while the mint mark, D, indicates it was minted at the Denver Mint. Now, you might be wondering, why is the 1972 D $half so special? Well, while millions of these coins were minted, the real value lies in the rarity and condition of the specific pieces that have survived over the years. Since the 1972 D $half circulated heavily at the time, many of them ended up worn, scratched, or damaged, making high-quality specimens hard to come by. Finding this coin in uncirculated or near-perfect condition is where the magic happens for collectors and investors. Coins that have been well preserved are much more sought after because they retain their original beauty, and their value increases significantly over time. You might also be surprised to learn that certain variations of the 1972 D $half have drawn attention for their rarity. While there are no major errors associated with this coin like some other famous varieties, coins with very high levels of minting precision or unique characteristics can be worth much more. For example, a perfectly struck coin with deep, sharp details and little to no wear could fetch a premium price at auction. These high-quality pieces often garner attention from serious collectors looking to complete their sets or acquire coins in pristine condition, but here's the real kicker: even without any major errors, the 1972 D $half has been known to fetch some pretty significant amounts of money when it's in excellent condition. If you happen to have one of these coins that's remained in mint state, it could be worth far more than its face value. In fact, if you own an uncirculated 1972 D $half, you could be holding a coin that's worth $99,000, yes, you heard that correctly, $99,000. That's the potential value of a 1972 D $half in pristine, uncirculated condition, and it just goes to show how important coin condition and rarity are in determining value. A coin that's been preserved carefully over the years can skyrocket in value as collectors search for those special, high-grade examples to add to their collections. So, if you have any 1972 D $half lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at them. Make sure to check for any signs of wear, damage, or imperfections that could lower their value. If you're lucky enough to find one in near-perfect or mint condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and what might seem like just a regular coin could end up being a true treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins that could be worth a lot of money, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting for those valuable coins. Who knows, you might just find a 1972 D $half that's worth $99,000.